Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary.
Sigismund. Everybody hates the guy who gets shit done.
Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
It's like one of those videos you watch in history class.
Yep.
But it does its part, I guess. Now, did you already adjust this?
Yeah.
All right.
What's up, Plebheads? I'm Neo.
I'm Jdog.
And welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is our first episode in our series playthrough. Again, thank you to Brayden for supplying us with the Steam key for this game.
And we've been told that the game gets better
After the intro.
after this intro period,
Which
we
is
found...
apparently between 5 and 10 hours long.
Oh my god. We're going to try to get through it, guys. I mean, if you gift us the game, we are going to do everything in our power to get through it. So we're going to start from scratch here, and we're going forward. Here we go.
Here it is. Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Episode 1.
No BS gameplay, no BS reactions. Ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I do maintain that I don't think you should have to play a game 5 to 10 hours before it's fun.
I agree.
I do maintain that.
I agree.
So that will be a negative for this game.
I agree. It's already a negative for me. That hasn't changed for me.
You know, and I'm concerned. See, look at this. The idol, see how that's a mistake right there?
What?
That quotation mark is facing the wrong way.
Oh.
So I noticed little details like that. And I do maintain that the setting in this game is excellent.
I do too.
I thought this was maybe the best part of it.
Well, I think the setting is the most realistic part of the game.
So far, yeah. I know we struggled early on with the combat to really see that was going to be as good as they had told us.
Yeah, I mean, the combat's actually easy to master.
But this looks like kind of a real countryside.
Yes.
So that, I think, is really well done.
A real countryside that's apparently barren when you're outside of cities.
Which would be realistic. In the 1400s, you wouldn't have a lot of people. I mean, think of how few people there were in the world at that time. So,
interesting point.
I can actually be okay with that. Again, I gotta see the gameplay improve. I mean, that's really what I'm going to be waiting for.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, we kind of know what to expect in these first 2 hours since we did play through it a couple days ago. It's hard for me to feel that
I don't feel like our first 2 hours of experience will change.
And I don't either. And that's why it's like...
Well, to be fair, Brayden even agreed with us.
He did.
He or she agreed with us that this was a
miserable opening.
A very miserable opening.
And it's like, you got to have a good opening, I feel. It's like a book that has a bad opening. You don't keep reading it.
Yeah.
There's too many other choices.
Yeah.
So I think just from a game design perspective, that's a huge mistake. But
Well, then, of course, dissenters would argue that we don't have the patience for a game like this.
well, in a way, they're right. I have too many other things to do with my free time.
Yep.
There's too many good games. I can play Monster Hunter and have fun. You know, so it's not about patience. It's about enjoying myself in my free time.
How goes it?
Good.
I'm very patient.
Good to
I went
finish
through
today.
hundreds of deaths in Dark Souls to learn that
Where
game
on earth is
because it was fun,
I need him to run
and I
some
was
errands.
learning, and I
He was
was
still sleeping when
growing,
I went out.
and I was,
At this hour,
you know, getting better at the game.
what did I do?
I didn't get that feeling here.
It looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
And, you know, I said this in the other playthrough, I don't necessarily like the way they introduce your character in this game as like this lazy, do-nothing,
Twat.
you know, who's
Basically.
like, he's a, you know, he's a
Henry!
carefree lad
Get
that
up
sleeps
now.
and everything's just
There's work to
hunky-dory.
be done.
Now, all of a
He
sudden-
doesn't endear himself to me with that sort of like, I don't care about the world and I just lay around all day. You know, you
Hear
want it,
that?
I'd rather him
Better
be
not vex him.
working hard to help
or
his
at,
family.
or at least work.
Yeah.
Breakfast is on the table.
So I
Wait,
know
what's
they're
this?
going for the like,
Character
you
growth.
been-
you're like a nobody and you
Henry.
need to kind of step into
How
this,
many times have I told you about fighting?
you know,
Nothing.
growth in that. But
It's just a scratch.
it's hard to feel connected to a
You've been at
character that
sword play again, haven't you?
feels
You better
like,
pray your father doesn't get to
you know,
hear it.
some high school dropout
You
bum.
know how he feels about
I mean, that's
it.
really what he
No,
feels
I
like.
agree with you. I don't disagree.
I just scratched myself is all.
You know what it feels like to me?
Just don't
It
come
almost
crying to
feels
me
like
if
the
you
whole
really do
intro to
get
this game
hurt.
was added after
Now get up.
like a
children.
base game was built. You know what I mean? Because it just feels, if this game does end up getting significantly better, I'm almost tempted to think that's what happened, where they added the intro part
Could be.
because it feels disconnected.
Very
The
well
fine
could be.
state you're in this morning.
So we'll see.
What on earth did you get up to last
We
night?
already know another concern of ours is that
Nothing much.
we have to use the keyboard to
Me and
play
the lads
this
were just having a
effectively,
chat
right?
in the tavern.
Because it doesn't have full
Some
controller
wayfarer
support.
stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
There's some strength.
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it?
What's it to you,
How
Mom?
does it?
We gotta figure
At
out
least I'll be able
our
to defend
skills in
myself.
that.
Yeah.
It's important if we are actually gonna play
God,
through all the whole
pal.
game. The whole game.
You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong. I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you. And you can deal with your father on your own.
It's hard for me to believe,
come
like,
along to me
again,
for
this, like,
help.
25-year-old guy, 25-year-old guy, has never swung a sword before in the 1400s.
Is father angry with me for
You know?
sleeping late?
Yeah.
He's not happy.
So that's what I
Yesterday
mean
you
by
promised
feeling
him
like
you'd help
this
finish that
intro
sword
has
for
been,
Sir
like,
Radzig. He's not as young
hastily
as he was.
added.
Yeah.
And you know how his joints pain him.
So,
He's
I don't know.
Well,
Proud
sometimes
to
I wonder if
complain.
some of this intro is
He needs
dogged
your
out on
help,
purpose, and it has a longer intro like this.
Don't worry, Mum.
Uh,
Of course I'll help him.
Maybe it was
Good.
more or less planned. I know it's kind of
He
shitty
always
of me to
has
say
a
this,
sneeze
but
ache when there's a
maybe some of it was
storm
planned for the Steam
I hope
2
they're
hour
wrong
rule.
this time. It's
I
looking like
wonder.
such a nice day.
I'm not saying that this, game won't get better. I don't know. I haven't been there yet.
No,
I'm
I
interested. That's
haven't
why
seen
I'm
it
willing to
this
play through
morning.
this.
They shouldn't be hard to
But,
find.
Well, for me, it
They'll
just
be hanging around a tavern somewhere.
just feels like
as
such a-
usual.
missed opportunity if it doesn't. Because there is some underlying good stuff in this game.
Matthew and
And we
Fritz
were
aren't
talking
drunk
about
with
that
us.
in the other video.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
We'll see if I can ask
You're
him
not
that
a
now.
boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
Can I get
I
something
literally
to eat?
feel like this guy's in high
I'll
school.
have some breakfast.
Yeah.
on
With
the
him
table.
going out
Help
drinking,
yourself.
getting into fights, coming home, mom having to take care of him, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
He feels like a high schooler.
He doesn't feel like
Ah, you're a good lad.
1400s man at the
yeah,
time
he doesn't. He doesn't
It's
feel
your
like somebody
father
that's
needs helping with that
that I would
sword.
give a shit about.
that you can really get behind. Like I understand the coming of age. I understand like the
Yeah.
growing as
Well,
your character like
I
growing.
think as writers we both do.
Yeah, but you still want to endear yourself to the character and have the character be somebody that people can get behind and believe in.
What is it?
This guy doesn't make me believe in him at all. And so you're forced to play as him, right?
Yep.
At least, in a game like Dark Souls or something where you pick up your lowly guy at the start, you get to choose your race or your background, your, what class you are. So you kind of get to mold the character in a little bit anyway.
But you have to remember they are telling a
At
story.
least you're up.
And I
That's a
understand
start.
that. I understand that.
Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik.
I
need
enjoyed
your
this
help.
opening. I know it's fetch quests, it's bitch quests, it's
I'm running out of
tutorials,
charcoal.
but I liked
Run
the
to the
story they were
market
telling
and buy
here.
a bag from the charcoal
I did enjoy
burner.
it,
I'll need some money then.
and I think I stated that in our other
Yeah,
video.
that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe
Yeah, I don't know.
and nails I sold him a month ago.
It's
Not
a
to mention
slow
his debt
burn.
from
It's a
before.
real slow
Go
go
and
on
tell
the
him to
opening.
pay
I don't know.
at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
I think I'll
Well,
beat him
you're
in
a
the
big
first
lad
fight this
now.
time.
Couldn't you just
Sure
bring
you
him a
can
pitcher of
manage.
ale and trade him?
If not, tell him that next
That's what I
time
think.
I'll
But
come
he needs the
myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the cross.
So it was requested that we
I mean, the story
see
could,
all of the
you know-
conversation. It was
go and
requested
pick it
that we
up.
do all of that.
Yeah,
so
and we
that's
will.
why we're not skipping.
Yeah, we will.
Charcoal, crossguard.
The thing is, you could still tell
And,
the same
hey,
story and let the
stop off at the
player
tavern on your
pick
way
their
home. I know you'll be
character,
going there
pick the
anyway to see
guy
how
or girl
you
that they are,
Yeah.
right?
But make sure the ale's
So-
still cool from the cellar when you get back.
But I think if they were looking for a more realistic
Right.
depiction,
Make
it,
sure
it
the
would be
Yamka
a
draws me
male
nice,
character.
cool word.
And I know there was a lot
I'm
of...
not talking about that. I'm just talking about giving you somebody that you can identify with.
Fair enough.
I'm not going to get into the whole sexism argument. I don't give a fuck about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, me neither. That was
I
really...
mean, that never used to be a thing. Shit, we've been gaming for 30 years. All of a sudden, it's
It's a fucking crime to have an only male lead character.
yeah, that's nonsense. Anyway, I'm just saying it would have been fine to.
Oh, you son of a whore. Oh, you can go ahead and mention it. You can mention it.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
I thought by lowering the graphics, we'd be able to
I knew you'd be trouble.
stop the loads.
Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
Wow. Oh, I see. So you're trying to match this up. You don't know anything about Kunesh yet. So what's this one?
I know things aren't easy. The wife ran off. Booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of
One
money.
was looks. like prominent
That's the deck.
appeal.
I can't
The one with the
remember
heart
that
and the
song.
crown or whatever.
Oh, that is? Okay.
Yep.
Son of a
You
whore.
fail.
How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you.
All right, let's see
then.
if I can punch his face in this time. I don't have to read this anymore. This I understand.
So how do you know where to attack?
When it goes white in the center. Otherwise he does that. Bullshit. Ah, yes.
Did he get a bruise?
Maybe.
Look at that. Oh, you missed him.
Did you shout cunt?
She just took one.
Now.
Maybe you have to lose that first fight.
Come on, you son of a whore.
Are you bruising him up? Oh! That's how they make you get it a different way with your buddies. I don't know if you can beat them. You've been pounding it. You got a new level though. That's good.
Sod.
Got a new level and unarmed, so you're low.
Come on, you son of a whore.
Yeah.
Is that the best?
Straight right.
And it up and
How do I kick again? I mean, I'm beating this guy's ass. I'm sort of beating his ass. Look at that shitty punch. Ah, you fucking sawed up, you prick.
That's how you get mom to bandage you up.
Yep. Oh, come on! Sawed up, you prick! This guy is a bitch to beat.
Well, you ain't gonna beat him right away. You beat him in 3 punches the second time. Right?
yeah.
Oh! Back him! Back him!
Did you actually beat him?
I think so.
Wow.
Oh, give me some.
Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Wow.
Well, we don't have to do that other shit then, maybe.
I beat him.
Nice.
That was a decent fight. I'm just happy that I beat him.
So seriously, what do you think about the fist combat?
One-on-one, sure. Anything more than one-on-one, forget it. Seriously.
Yeah.
That is incredibly, like, you better really be focused on that. Or you better be strong enough to knock somebody the fuck out. You gotta match those white circles in the center. That's how you
Okay.
chain your hits.
Okay.
But that one, that sissy punch he throws is just sad. I hope that changes.
I hope-
I hope that changes.
Yeah, that could be better. Oh, you're not gonna try to haggle, are you? Oh my god! Now offer him more than he's asking.
Okay.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye.
All right. Oh, I can't heal at all.
Fine.
Tough luck.
Well, just buy the damn stuff.
I'm gonna just
Come
buy
on,
it.
let's get on with it. This is a tutorial anyway, it's irrelevant. It's just fetch quests and move the story along. Let's go. No, don't.
Yeah.
You didn't buy the charcoal.
I know. I'm gonna buy it now.
Oh. You don't want to have to load in too many times.
Yeah,
It
no shit.
Waste time.
Oh, Christ. That's abysmal.
I don't understand that. I'm sorry. I refuse to accept that that's okay. I mean, you're playing on a reasonably good computer.
I'm playing on an XPC. I don't give a shit. This thing's fantastic. What the fuck?
That's basket, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Do you have it or not?
I have to get 10 of them.
I thought you did. You got it.
No.
Go to the basket and go to close the deal. No, go to the basket.
I can't close the deal. I don't have enough money.
You don't? You only have 2.4. You got to sell some other shit.
Thanks, shit ass.
Hey, Pip.
Oh, I'm gonna try a different thing this time as opposed to getting into a fight with Deutsch. Seriously, I'm gonna try to avoid a fight with Deutsch this time. I'm gonna go talk some shit to him instead. Hey, you son of a whore! Look how stiff he walks.
Insulting our king.
Does it bother you?
I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Gutenberg.
Took long enough for his fucking beard to load.
What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire
Does
is
it just
falling
pop
asunder
in?
in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope
be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such
What's going on here? Deutsch is spouting shit.
It's like an episode of Game of Thrones.
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
someone
What the
has
heck?
to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
It's like us arguing with fanboys over whether this game is good or
Deutsch
not.
has gone
Yeah.
too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea.
Kick his ass.
Fucking
Deutsch
kick his ass.
A lesson.
Fuck his ass up.
Too Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding. Are you mad? Do you want to end up
See
in
what I
the
mean?
clerk?
Though it's like a bunch of high
Don't
schoolers,
listen to Fred.
not
I've got a
25-year-olds.
better idea. Deutsch
How old
is
are
Bunch
you?
of guys just gallivanting about like
Drinking beer and fucking
Yeah.
around.
You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say?
Sounds like that guy sounds like he's got a dick in his
It's
mouth.
like these guys are all on the homecoming court and they like
Yeah.
gotta go
Finishing
fuck
Sarazi's
with
sword.
some people and throw some eggs at their house.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
I don't know. You guys are holding a gun to my head. I pretty much have to.
Do you have to do the quest?
I think so. I'm going to see if I can get out of it. I'm going to try and get out of it. I'm going to say I don't feel right about it. And then I'll fight them with Deutsche.
I won't do it, but you're going to do it anyway. They make you do it.
I don't want to teach the Deutsche a lesson, but I really don't have time.
Well, that's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, hell. How could you possibly chance like this?
Sounds like he's got a dick in his nose.
What is it?
Maybe the conversation will actually be a quality thing that'll give us a lot of
laughs.
A lot of laughs in this game. Now, can you get this shit from?
What the hell are you doing?
You apparently.
Look where you're going.
Wake me up when the loading screen's
I just don't understand why.
The loading screen is the
God
worst.
save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
So she was just bitching at you. Now all of a sudden she's interested in you because you're in this quest.
What
See,
else could I
it's a
expect
quest
from
line.
a village
So she's
lout?
totally interested in you now, even though she just was like, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?" Just 2 seconds earlier.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
I'm totally agreeable to that.
Yeah.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today.
He just shoved that picture into his back pocket.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? Yeah, it's realistic. Good job, Warhorse.
Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
What?
Wait.
He's giving her the wiener. You didn't know that? He's sticking her with the,
This evening.
Johnson.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
How? I've got something special for you.
Is she showing up to talk to them while we're having a conversation?
What would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
With my wiener.
Shut up. Come with me. What the hell?
Don't talk to more people, dude.
This is him and her. I want to see if they go home to see them whitewashing or shitting on their house.
Oh yeah. All right.
I wonder if I can actually get in a fight with them.
You're right, hungry, dude. You need to try to find something.
Yeah, I'm really hungry. I've got a quarter of my bar filled. I'm gonna have to eat a whole bunch. Are they throwing shit?
Can you pick like weeds and shit?
I'm sure I can eventually. Yeah. Let's see if I can. See if they're.
Oh, just see if they're gonna go. Maybe nothing will happen.
Oh, there's the guard.
Oh, there's a guard.
It's all settled now.
Watching all this shit.
Oh, they walked through him. Collision detection is shit.
You weren't involved in it though, see?
Yep.
So you might be able to be friends.
Be careful.
Welcome, Henry.
You're all buddies. Wait. She's stuck in the fucking mud!
She's stuck in the poop.
Go look at her, see if she's still there. Oh, she made it now.
Heaven's sake. Look what you did now, you dolt.
Me? What are you talking about? Himmelherrgott, what has happened here?
What do you think? Our freshly whitewashed house. Now you see what comes of your blabbering. This wouldn't have happened if you kept your beak shut.
Wait a moment. How did you find out what I said in the tavern anyway? Why did you go there?
Matthias was here. You should be grateful. He wanted to save you from a beating.
You idiot woman!
God
Who
damn
do
it,
you
my
think
stomach
did
hurts.
this? It was that brat and his cronies. They just wanted to lure you away.
Oh, that can't be true.
Of course it is. It's obvious. Never mind. I will deal with them. I'm not going to put up with this. Hey, Catchpole. Why are you just sitting around? Can't you see what they did?
Of course I can. I chased after the scoundrels, but they scattered. Don't worry, though. I know who they are.
I should hope so. So stop hanging around here. Go and catch them.
All in good time. First, I'd like to know just what I'll get out of all this
This
chasing.
is awesome
Don't
to
worry.
watch them
I'll give you
change
what's
things
due
like
when
this.
you catch them. But first, you have to catch them.
It's like you're a voyeur, though.
Hey, look out!
Shut up.
Where there's like, you're not gonna like
Hey,
influence
watch it.
them in any way
What
by
the
you
hell?
being there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just like the creepy guy in the background of all these conversations, just like nosing in on them. And then you go head them off on their little path and like kick their ass.
Their fucking ass.
We are to celebrate.
I don't know, man.
This is the sword fighter.
Alright.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Oh, it was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes?
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
I'm not surprised. Look at this big ass sword he carries. Look at that thing. It must weigh a ton. That's a nice sword though. Damn, that's a
Oh,
nice
don't you
sword.
end up having one like that?
Damn, that is a beauty. Oh.
You know, and the sword your father makes, shouldn't that be like the sword you use the whole game? Right?
Could be.
I know there's other swords to find, but wouldn't that be, with all the attention they give it, it just feels like it should be an awesome weapon. You know?
So if they're going for realism, should that make sounds when I walk through there? I'm just saying.
Oh, that didn't do anything. Oh, I don't know. What did it do? We should run faster? Oh, oh no. Why can't you just collect it for fuck's sake?
Oh no.
Why do I have to see an animation like that?
Oh no, that's just another something to get stuck or bugged or break or oh no. Oh no.
We're gonna have a 4-hour stream of us collecting plants.
Oh no.
Oh, we got a new level in herbalism. Can you check your main level and see if you can upgrade something?
Check it out.
How do you do that? Because it said you reached a new level.
Perk points. I have 1 perk point.
So can you pick something? Pick something that's good though. What would? No wait. Pick something that's relevant. E would be learn. Hit E to learn it. What's wander? How do you tell what they are? Right click. Oh, Q for info. Try it. No, that's dumb. No. 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 Just...
This is the best one.
Yeah.
Well, now we know how to use perk points.
Do you have any other ones, though?
Interesting. Mayhap strength.
You have a bunch of them. No. That's a good idea.
Oh, shit.
It still says you have them, though. Or that just is how you...
Yep.
So you actually used it then.
Yep.
Alright.
Interesting. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Let's fight. Bitch. What do you think? We'll go 45 minutes with an episode?
So, can we get started?
Well, I think this one we can... You want to do multiple episodes here? Yeah. Okay, whatever, sure.
We can.
No, it's raining.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
We're breaking up. It's the last day we're going to see each other.
Very well.
Now it's not raining?
Let's start with the basics.
Oh, it's raining, look.
Keep moving.
Oh.
Your life depends on
Okay. Where's the rain, though? On you. I don't see it. Shouldn't it be coming down?
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Good.
Oh, what the hell is... Why? Why does the sword go into him like that? Look at that. What is that?
Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Fine. Fine. Nice.
Feels really bad. Now that I'm good at it, it feels bad. It feels like it can't keep up with me.
Train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight.
I actually thought it was me who wouldn't be able to keep up with the game, but now it feels like it's the game that can't keep up with me.
So in agility, can you get an actual skill?
No.
Oh.
Like, I don't want to use any of those savior schnapses. I don't want to use any of those savior schnapses because I feel like I need them. If I want to quit the game, I feel like I need to have one of them with me.
Yeah.
That feels like a slap in the face.
You get saves after certain things happen, but...
Yeah. Now, I've done that entire opening scene. I did the ale, I did the charcoal, I got to get the hilt over here, and then it's complete.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, we know not to expect anything great here in the first probably 2 hours.
Oh my god, these fucking load times are
I'll be with you.
atrocious.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Look how stiff they look.
Mm-hmm.
They're just...
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will.
They're all talking about going out drinking
Yeah, it's like
after
all
work.
about going to the tavern.
They're all going
What is
drinking
this, what
after.
is this, fucking high school in the Middle Ages?
They're all going to work. Going out to the bar after work. God. This had to have been added on, dude. Because it's just... everything about it is just shit.
Yeah.
I think this tutorial was an added thing. Should we get on with it?
What did you actually do in Kuttenberg?
Oh, all sorts. You had to be able to put your hand to anything if you wanted to make a living. But I was never far from iron.
I'd like to see Kuttenberg sometime.
I'll take you there one day, never fear. It's a beautiful city. But in the end, you'll learn the best places here by the Sasso. We've kind nobles, fertile land, and plenty of everything.
And do you know Sir Radzig well?
We've known each other long enough. Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Where have you been with that ale? It's as flat and warm as horse piss.
What?
Go back and get me another, and you can pay for it yourself. That's the price of stupidity.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Oh, because you didn't bring it to him right away?
Because things degrade in this game.
Holy shit. Maybe you'll have enough to buy it. It's only 0.2.
I have enough to buy it.
Well, get it and just fucking haul back there. Don't talk to anybody else.
I will.
Because you know by the time the game loads, it'll be warm.
Sheer fucking time.
Well, look at you, lover boy.
Look how horrible that face looked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
I can see that. What's the matter?
I need another pitcher of ale. The last one wasn't cold enough for father.
You want me to get it for you?
Aye. And a smile from you.
I'm reserving judgment till after this tutorial. I've stated
Thanks.
my opinion about it.
Yep.
It's on me.
Everybody
today.
knows what we think about the intro of this game.
You can pay me back this evening.
With my
Out of the
wiener.
question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Just move. Just move. Go, go, go. It's gonna be warm. You get stuck in another log like that. If he tells you it's warm,
About
you punch
time.
him.
Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us.
This I initially thought was a really cool part, where you make the sword. I did like that.
Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish, so what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip.
I liked this whole sequence. I also like the different dialogue because I wasn't part of it.
Slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, making the sword was fine. That was really cool.
Do it. Good. Once more.
What if his hand slipped and the blade went on his hand with that heat? Oh god, that would suck so much ass.
That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Like, I'm watching this for the second time and I'm still very into it.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas...
This conversation, this feels natural. It feels like a conversation you could have had
into the shoes
with your father back in the 1400s.
Someone whose life is born only once 1,000 years.
Yeah.
What about Sigismund?
I thought this part was fine.
You think Charles would have brought an army down on his own
The rest of it, though,
people
really
like
is
Sigismund? No.
quite awful. You know, the rest of the
Wenceslas
part.
may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name.
Do you like how I beat,
How's it
beat
going?
that guy this time around?
Yeah.
Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Already got him, Father.
Henry, are you alright?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
He's still sitting in the background bitching at me during that whole thing.
Yeah.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
Fine lass, eh?
Fine lass.
Now,
You
stop
mean,
staring at her and come and see this.
Fine ass.
It's time for the trial by fire.
So sexist.
I know, unbelievable.
Scam.
Game is so gross.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Like they didn't see them
Those
guys
days are
come
gone,
up.
sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let
commoner?
him try it.
He does it like a bitch.
God. Like
You
I
still
said,
have a
hard
lot
to
to
get
learn.
behind your character in
Ask
this
your
game.
father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning
like
his
that.
trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Sir Istvan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sassa.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree, and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
They just kind of showed up.
Yeah, great intro for these guys, though. I thought this was well done.
Yep. This time when I'm fleeing, I'm going to try getting off my horse, and I'm going to go and stop those three guys from killing that person in the house. And those three people that were outside the house.
Oh, the maiden?
Yep. I'm going to try saving them.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the truck. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
We're closing!
Move in, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back!
Get through the gates!
You get blood in the cutscenes. You know, am I right?
I agree. Where's the blood when I stabbed somebody in this game? Very little. I did like how he bruised when I punched him in the face.
Yeah. Was there another update to this since we played it last?
I don't know.
That was such a, like...
Got him across the spine.
That was a very, he should have lopped his freaking head off.
Yep.
You know, that just didn't have the climax that it needed. I didn't think. This was good, though, where they just, like...
This was good, but they don't... See, it doesn't go
Yeah.
through her. Where is it?
Yeah.
Should have gone through her. There should be way more blood than there is.
Mm-hmm. That needed a little more graphic. Down
There's
there, you
blood
see
on
it
her
on
now,
her now, yeah. But I still would have liked to have seen it be a little more graphic than that. I do like this guy, though. I really like this guy.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Right. Let's do it. I think we'll finish this whole running sequence, and that'll be where we end the first episode.
Okay.
He's got my sword, that son of a whore. Let's do it.
You gotta save.
Thank God.
This is where you think you're gonna be able to fight those guys?
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fight him, but I'm gonna
Let's get
chase.
something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
See, like, that's what gets me, like...
You shouldn't be thinking about how hungry he is when his life is on the line.
Yeah, he shouldn't be saying that during these sequences. That's very poor and unrealistic.
Unless you can pick those flowers and eat them.
Yeah, should I? Maybe eat them flowers?
See, like, if you can just take time out of your day to eat flowers.
Apparently I can stop and pick them.
Alright, now go. Kick these guys' ass. Get your sword. You gotta equip your sword, right? Cavalier, you got an achievement.
Yep.
Oh, you helped him get away from the rapists. Oh, shit. Dude, what are you doing? Move. Bail. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why don't you have your sword equipped? I don't understand it.
Should have jumped it.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Horse is stuck.
What the
Horse
fuck?
is legit stuck.
Oh no! Come on! Oh, there we go. We pulled him over. You gotta get your fucking sword
I don't know
out.
how to draw my fucking sword.
You gotta equip it.
Thanks, Jdog.
Jesus Christ! And we gotta have a 5-minute loading screen. Fuck!
I got that achievement. I gotta see how to, I have to see how to,
You have to equip it! Don't you?
Thanks, Jdog.
I'm gonna get my fucking respirator down here.
So I get your fucking trigger kitty.
Yeah, where's my trigger kitty?
Draw melee weapon is look like 1. My bad.
Oh. So you don't have to do it now that you got the achievement. You don't have to. What the fuck was that? Why'd you do that? You don't have to.
I don't actually know how to put my sword away.
You were drawing it last game.
Yeah, using the controller, dipshit.
Oh, fucking learn your control, you piece of shit.
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. You and every one of them fanboys that bitches at me. I'm tired of that shit.
Check your controls, dude. You're not going to be able to have your sword drawn when you're out and... Go up there and kill them fuckers right now. Stab them.
I don't want to fight those guys.
Yeah, we're not going to fight them. We're going to go. We're going to bail. Dun 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 dun. So I wonder if that actually worked. Because you started the objective. I don't know if you actually accomplished it.
You just have to help her get away from them.
Oh.
I
I don't know if it said completed. Did it say completed?
I got the achievement. All I care at this point. I love this. First or second shot, he sticks one right in your leg. Did that go through? Nope.
I like these loading screens. They really, they make you think about it.
Yeah. Serpentine, horsey.
Left. Talmud is to the left, along the street.
Go, 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 go!
I'm letting my horse recover. Shut the hell up. I was gonna try to cut it down. I was gonna try. Ha! Ha! That was a horrible stab. Watch this. Watch this. How fucking embarrassing is
What is that?
Watch me turn my hand to the side like a twat. Jesus Christ. What a joke. I don't care. That's terrible. For a game that oh, shit.
Wow, they're right on your ass. You
Right
need
on-
to haul, dude.
They're right on my ass, boys.
There's some guys, they'll fight you.
Inform the others. They tore it. Got it.
Yeah, they'll stop to kill those guys so you can get away.
I fucking hope so.
They'll kill you all.
Why is your stamina so low? You're on a horse. Those horses can run for miles, for Christ's sakes. Just go. You need to get to Palmberg von Poopenstein.
Jesus Christ. My horse has got an arrow stuck in it. Does that horse have an arrow stuck in the side of its head?
I gotta see it. Yeah, I think it's. No, is that the one in your
Is that
leg?
just me? I don't know. But
I don't know.
It's not in as far as it was. There's one.
There, it's in your leg.
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! Loose!
That'll stop it. Alright, you got there. Thank God.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
The drink should have been guzzling down my face, which realistically it would have been.
Who are you? And where are you from?
We're just looking for the realism, guys.
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out.
Oh.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
I like how he limps on it.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Interesting.
So that was fine.
Yeah, that whole thing that they're working is just fine. The bad guys are awesome. The bad guys are really well done. All that is fine. We didn't initially have a problem with any of that. I don't think.
You need an extraordinary amount of patience to get through this opening.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Yowzers.
Well, anyway, that's where we're going to end this episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now, this is only the first episode in our full playthrough of the game, Jdog, but we've experienced pretty much the same thing we experienced on our first go. However, we did see a couple different conversation trees, which I actually liked that little touch. And we did see a couple different sequences play out because of our choices to either act differently or not act at all, as you saw with us not getting involved with the shit standing of the guy's house.
Yeah. I still... Again, my opinion of the opening hasn't changed.
I agree.
And
I agree very
I'm
much
trying to get... We want to get a little further in the game here before we really start talking about it, because...
Absolutely.
If you are buying this game or you are thinking about buying it, just understand what you need to go through.
Yep.
Again, I can't comment on the rest of the game because we're not there yet, but the opening is just what it is.
Very
it's
atrocious.
Very slow.
Very much so.
So, here we go.
So anyway, this was our first episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm Neil.
I'm Jdog.
Be sure to subscribe to the Balding Plebs. Join our family and become a plebhead today. If you are enjoying our playthrough of this entire series, be sure to like it. Comment down below. Let us know what you're thinking about this game. And we'll see each and every one of you all right here next time for more content like this and more Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Good night, everybody.
GG, ya plebs.